Hello viewers and welcome to our video about the life of a self-made millionaire's women. These women have achieved great success in their careers, and their stories serve as a source of inspiration for many of us. In this video, we will learn about their struggles, their journeys, and what they did to make their dreams a reality. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired by the incredible lives of these women. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Here is the list of self-made millionaire women. Diane Hendricks. Hendricks chairs ABC Supply, one of the largest wholesale distributors of roofing, siding, and windows in America. Hendricks co-founded the business with her late husband, Ken, in Wisconsin 36 years ago. She has run it since his death in 2007. Hendricks led ABC to make the two biggest acquisitions in its history, buying rival Bradco in 2010 and building materials distributor L&W Supply in 2016. The company has more than 700 locations and over $9 billion in sales. Judy Faulkner. Judy Faulkner founded America's leading medical record software provider, Epic, in a Wisconsin basement in 1979. Faulkner, a computer programmer, is still CEO of the $2.7 billion company. Epic supports the medical records of over 230 million patients and is used by top medical centers such as Johns Hopkins and Mayo Clinic. The company has never raised venture capital or made an acquisition and develops all its software in-house. Faulkner signed the Giving Pledge in 2015, promising to donate 99% of her fortune to philanthropic causes within her lifetime. Meg Whitman. Meg Whitman is best known for taking eBay from $5.7 million to $8 billion in sales as CEO from 1998 to 2008. She was CEO of Hewlett-Packard from 2011 to 2015 when she oversaw its split into HP Inc. and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. She stepped down as its chief executive in February 2018 but remains on its board. In March 2018, Whitman became CEO of Jeffrey Katzenberg's mobile media startup Newtv. A former Hasbro and Walt Disney executive, she also sits on the boards of Procter & Gamble and Dropbox. John L. Hunt. In 1961, John L. Hunt and her late husband sold their home and took out loans to start a rice hull packaging operation. 8 years later, the couple bought 5 trucks and 7 trailers to launch J.B. Hunt Transport Services. The business went public in 1983 and is now one of the biggest transportation companies in the nation with $7.2 billion in sales. Hunt, who stepped down as corporate secretary in 2008, remains the firm's largest individual shareholder with a 17% stake. Hunt quickly became an integral part of the company, moving up to full-time employee and then co-founding the logistics company J.B. Hunt Transport alongside her husband in 1969 with only 5 tractors and 7 trailers. In 2014, Hunt donated 6 acres of land to build the Walton Arts Center's Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion and outdoor amphitheater. Oprah Winfrey. Winfrey has transitioned her hit talk show host into a media and business empire. Winfrey parlayed her role as a news anchor into a 25-year talk show gig. Reinvested, the profits from her show add up to nearly $2 billion. In 2011, Winfrey bid goodbye to the show and launched cable channel OWN. Her 25.5% of the network is worth about $75 million. The Oprah effect has spread to Weight Watchers. She owns an 8% stake in the company and acts as a brand ambassador. Her on-screen career is also having a resurgence. She signed a multi-year deal to create original programming for Apple. Judy Love. Tom and Judy Love, a married couple, opened their first gas station in Oklahoma in 1964 using a $5,000 loan from Tom's parents. Judy kept the books and ran the company with Tom until 1975, when she returned to college. Today, Judy is the executive secretary at Love's and chairman of the Love and Family Fund. Revenues rose 19% to $19 billion in 2017, thanks in part to 36 new locations. Judy's husband Tom is Love's chairman, and 3 of the couple's 4 children work for the company. Doris Fisher. Doris Fisher co-founded clothing retailer Gap in 1969 with her husband, Don, after the couple struggled to find jeans that fit him. The couple raised $63,000 to open their first store, which sold jeans and music, in San Francisco. Doris Fisher served as the company's merchandiser from the day it opened until 2003 and sat on Gap's board until 2009. The 1953 Stanford economics graduate co-founded the KIPP Foundation, which supports public charter schools. Elaine Wynn, dubbed the Queen of Las Vegas, Elaine Wynn became the largest shareholder of publicly traded Wynn Resorts in March 2018. Her ex-husband and co-founder Steve Wynn cashed out entirely and stepped down as CEO amid sexual harassment allegations, which he has denied. After marrying Steve during her third year of college, Wynn worked Sundays at his father's bingo hall in Maryland before the couple moved to Las Vegas. They launched Mirage Resorts in 1973 and went on to co-found Wynn Resorts in 2002. Wynn served as board member for 13 years until 2015. Linda Resnick. At 19, Resnick, a former child actress and daughter of a Hollywood movie producer, dropped out of college to found an advertising company called Linda Limited. In 1973, Resnick married her second husband, Stuart Resnick, who was managing a private security business, and the two combined their assets. The Resnicks made a succession of company acquisitions and sales throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Their first forays into agriculture included the purchase of a 12,000-acre pistachio and almond farm in California for $30 million. The company today generates $4 billion in sales from best-selling brands like Wonderful Pistachios, Palm Wonderful Pomegranate Juice, Wonderful Halos, formerly Cuties California Clementines, Fiji Water, Justin Vineyards, and the Teleflora Flower Delivery Service. Last summer, Roll Global was renamed the Wonderful Company, where Resnick serves as vice chairman. The Resnicks are no strangers to controversy. The Federal Trade Commission successfully sued them for deceptively marketing and inflating the health benefits of their pomegranate juice. The Resnicks are appealing to the Supreme Court. They have also taken heat for their access to and use of water during California's drought. Marian Ilitch. Ilitch has been in the food industry since she was a little girl. Starting at age 10, she worked at her father's restaurant in Dearborn, Michigan, where she filled the salt and pepper shakers. In 1959, Ilitch and her husband, Mike, opened the first Little Caesars pizza store, the moniker stemming from Marian's nickname for Mike. In 1962, the couple sold their first franchise for $5,000. Today, Little Caesars has more than 4,000 fast-serve pizza restaurants. Though the Ilitches command one of the largest takeout pizza chains in the U.S., their overall empire is even larger. Ilitch Holdings consists of 10 companies that specialize in food, sports, and entertainment, including the Moles Detroit Tigers, the Knowles Detroit Red Wings, and the Motor City Casino in Detroit. They bought the Red Wings for $8 million in 1982. The franchise is worth $600 million today. The Ilitches will both be inducted into the International Franchise Association's Hall of Fame this year. Zhou Kunfei. Born in a small village in the Hunan province of China, Zhou grew up poor. At 16, she got a job working in a watch factory, which meant long hours under harsh conditions. She quickly rose up the ranks at the factory, eventually saving up $3,000, enough to open her own competing lens workshop in 1993 next door to her previous employer. In 2003, Motorola asked Zhou to replace the plastic screens it had been using for cell phones with a sturdier glass version. She accepted the offer and soon had several smartphone companies knocking on her door, including Apple, which needed a keyboard touchscreen for its first iPhone in 2007. The touchscreen model took off, forcing Zhou to expand rapidly and propelling her to billionaire status. Today, Lens Technology's largest clients still include Apple and Samsung. The company went public in 2015 and now has a market capitalization of $7 billion. So this was our today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel, and also share it with your friends and family. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.